Hippocrates said, let food be your medicine and medicine be your food. And 400 BC, he didn't know about the DNA and how its very structure is made up of the food that we eat.
In the world of health and wellness, a few names stand out, and Dr. Barbara O'Neill is definitely one of them. Known for her bold views and passion for natural healing, Dr. Barbara O'Neill has made a name for herself by challenging the established norms of the pharmaceutical industry, often referred to as Big Pharma. But why is she doing this? What drives her to take on such a powerful and influential industry? Let's dive in and find out.
Book Ministry of Healing, the author says, let the physicians teach the people that restorative power lies not in drugs, but in nature.
Before we get into the why, let's start with who Dr. Barbara is. Dr. Barbara O'Neill is a renowned naturopath and nutritionist. She has dedicated her life to studying natural remedies and holistic health. With a background in nursing and midwifery, Dr. Barbara O'Neill has a deep understanding of the human body and how it works. Over the years, she has authored several books, given countless lectures, and helped thousands of people improve their health through natural means. Dr. Barbara O'Neill also travels around giving lectures and talks. She has spoken to thousands of people, sharing her knowledge and passion for natural health. Whether it is a big conference or a small community group, she is there, eager to spread the word about how we can all live healthier, happier lives.
But no, just grate the garlic straight into the soup. And you can certainly do that, but you've just got to have that clove 3 times a day to take the place of antibiotic. Even though they say it's equal to antibiotic, it's also antiviral. It's also antifungal.
One of the biggest reasons Dr. Barbara O'Neill is so passionate about taking on Big Pharma is because she truly believes in the power of natural healing. She thinks it is super important to use natural remedies and make lifestyle changes to stay healthy and fight illnesses. Unlike a lot of regular treatments that just focus on making the symptoms go away, natural healing tries to get to the root of what is really causing the health problems in the first place. So, what does natural healing look like? It often means eating healthier foods, getting more exercise, using herbal medicines, and trying other holistic or whole-body practices. Dr. Barbara O'Neill feels that these methods can be more effective in the long run because they are about keeping the body balanced and healthy overall, not just fixing one thing at a time. For example, instead of just taking a pill for high blood pressure, natural healing might involve changes to your diet, like eating less salt and more fruits and veggies, as well as regular exercise. It is all about treating the body as a whole, making sure everything is working together smoothly. Dr. Barbara O'Neill is really passionate about this because she believes it is a better way to achieve lasting health and well-being. This philosophy of health and healing is what drives her to challenge Big Pharma and advocate for natural remedies. She wants people to know there are alternatives to conventional medicine that can be just as effective, if not more, in promoting long-term health and wellness.
Let me tell you the side effects of Lipitor. Muscle wasting, interested? Dementia, Alzheimer's, memory loss. And they've added another one to that now, breast cancer, because it's from cholesterol that all our hormones are made.
Another big worry for Dr. Barbara O'Neill is how safe pharmaceutical drugs really are, and all the side effects they can cause. A lot of medications come with a huge list of possible side effects, and some of these can be pretty serious. Dr. Barbara O'Neill thinks that natural remedies, when used the right way, are usually safer and have fewer side effects. She believes that a lot of health problems can be managed or even completely fixed with natural methods. This way, people might not need to rely on drugs that could potentially do more harm than good. For example, instead of taking a medicine that might cause headaches, nausea, or even more serious issues, she might suggest using certain herbs, changing your diet, or trying other natural treatments that don't come with those risks. Dr. Barbara O'Neill's main point is that natural remedies often work just as well, if not better, without all the extra complications that can come with pharmaceutical drugs. She is all about finding safer, healthier ways to treat illnesses and keep people feeling their best. It is like, why take a bunch of pills when you can maybe just change what you eat or use some natural herbs and feel great without all those side effects?
We had a pharmacist do our program and she said, I'm really annoyed. She said, I'm a pharmacist. I'm not against drugs, but she said recently a circular went out that anyone with a cholesterol level below 190 or above 190 had to go on cholesterol-lowering medication. She said, this is just a money-making scheme. Now, this is what the pharmacist is telling me.
Dr. Barbara O'Neill also has a lot to say about how the pharmaceutical industry is all about making money. She points out that these companies are businesses first, and their main goal is to make a profit. This focus on money can lead to some pretty shady practices, like doctors being encouraged to prescribe more medications than necessary, ignoring natural remedies that might work just as well, and concentrating on treatments that keep people coming back for more, instead of actually curing them. She thinks it is messed up that making a profit can sometimes come before actually helping people get better. Dr. Barbara O'Neill believes that healthcare should be about improving lives and genuinely helping people, not about how much money can be made from selling drugs. It is frustrating for her to see that the priority is often on the bottom line rather than on the well-being of patients. Dr. Barbara O'Neill feels strongly that if we focused more on real health solutions, like natural remedies and prevention, rather than just selling more pills, everyone would be better off. She often talks about how the current system can lead to people being over-medicated and not really getting healthier. Instead, they just end up managing their symptoms without addressing the root causes of their issues.
Drugs never heal. They never heal. And I know with my mum, when she first started to get her pains in her hand, she went to the doctor who gave her some anti-inflammatories. And then as it got worse, then he put her on prednisones and cortisones. It's important to listen to the first whisper.
Prevention is a huge part of Dr. Barbara O'Neill's philosophy, but she feels like Big Pharma often ignores this important aspect of healthcare. A lot of pharmaceutical treatments are just about managing symptoms instead of actually preventing the illness from happening in the first place. Dr. Barbara O'Neill argues that if we put more emphasis on prevention, like eating right, getting regular exercise, and making healthy lifestyle choices, we could cut down on a lot of chronic diseases. She thinks that by focusing on prevention, we can help people avoid getting sick in the first place, which is way better than just treating the symptoms once they show up. For example, instead of waiting for someone to develop diabetes and then giving them medicine to control it, Dr. Barbara O'Neill would rather see people making healthy choices that keep their blood sugar levels in check from the start. She believes that this approach not only keeps people healthier, but also reduces the need for all those medications that come with their own set of problems. In her practice, Dr. Barbara O'Neill spends a lot of time discussing preventive strategies with her patients. She helps them set realistic goals and provides ongoing support to help them stay on track. She knows that changing habits can be tough, but she firmly believes that the effort is worth it in the long run.
You are sick, drink. If you are always tired, take oxygen pills. If you have acne-filled skin, eat more beef. If your joints always hurt, eat a spoonful of turmeric powder. But if all this sounds like you, it may actually be a sign that your body organs are damaged and not functioning properly. Did you know that around 3,000 to 5 million people worldwide suffer from nutritional deficiencies without even realizing it?
Nutrition is super important in Dr. Barbara O'Neill's approach to health. She believes that a lot of health problems come from eating poorly, and that fixing your diet can make a huge difference in how you feel. This is really different from what Big Pharma usually does, which is mostly about giving out medications rather than suggesting changes to what you eat. Dr. Barbara O'Neill is all about eating whole, unprocessed foods. She thinks that good nutrition is the foundation of good health. For example, instead of taking a pill for high cholesterol, she might suggest eating more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. She believes that by focusing on what you put into your body, you can prevent and even reverse many health issues. So, while Big Pharma might push for more medications, Dr. Barbara O'Neill is all about improving your diet to get and stay healthy.
I'm 93 and people often ask me, how do people look so young in their 90s? What is the holistic health secret? And I keep getting this question over and over.
Dr. Barbara O'Neill also emphasizes a holistic approach to health, which means looking at the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. She believes that true health isn't just about physical symptoms, but also mental and emotional well-being. For her, natural healing encompasses practices like meditation, stress management techniques, and fostering a positive mindset, all of which contribute to overall wellness.
How you can be your own doctor. You see, I believe everyone should be their own doctor, because only you know how you feel, only you know what you've been through, only you know how your body responds or reacts to different things. And I'm always listening to see what bodies do.
A major part of what Dr. Barbara O'Neill wants to do is to help people take charge of their own health. She wants everyone to learn about natural remedies and make smart decisions about their well-being. This is totally different from how Big Pharma usually operates, where doctors and drug companies often make the decisions for you. Dr. Barbara O'Neill thinks it is really important that everyone has the right to know about natural healing methods and choose what works best for them. She believes that when people are educated and informed, they can make better choices for their health. So instead of just relying on what a doctor says or what a big company sells, Dr. Barbara O'Neill wants people to feel empowered to explore different ways to stay healthy and feel good.
The name of my new book is Sustain Me, and it's an acronym that my daughter and I brainstormed about one day and came up with on the basic laws of health.
Dr. Barbara O'Neill believes that education is a powerful weapon in her battle against Big Pharma. She is dedicated to teaching people about natural health, and she puts a lot of time and effort into this mission. You will find her sharing her knowledge in various ways, through her books, in her lectures, and across her online content. Dr. Barbara O'Neill's goal is to empower individuals with the information they need to make better health choices. She wants to change the current power dynamics that heavily favor pharmaceutical companies. By educating people, she aims to give them more control over their health and reduce their dependence on synthetic drugs. She believes that when people are well informed, they are better equipped to make decisions that truly benefit them. They can choose natural remedies and holistic approaches with confidence, knowing the potential benefits and understanding how to use these methods effectively. Dr. Barbara O'Neill's efforts in education are all about creating a shift. She wants to see a world where people are not just passively accepting prescriptions, but actively participating in their health journey. By sharing her knowledge, she hopes to inspire others to explore natural health options and see for themselves how powerful and effective they can be. Through her books, lectures, and online content, Dr. Barbara O'Neill provides practical advice, scientific insights, and personal anecdotes that highlight the advantages of natural health. She covers a wide range of topics, from diet and exercise to herbal supplements and stress management. Her aim is to make this information accessible and relatable, so everyone can take steps towards a healthier, more natural way of living. Dr. Barbara O'Neill is passionate about breaking down the barriers that keep people reliant on pharmaceutical solutions. She believes that with the right education, anyone can learn to harness the power of natural healing and take control of their health in a meaningful way. Her dedication to teaching is a testament to her belief in the transformative power of knowledge.
James gets an earache. I don't take him to the doctor. I remember my last experience, but what do? I must do something. So I went to the old lady next door. I was about 26. She was about 86. I said, "What did you do when you were a little girl? What did your mother do when you had an earache?" She said, "Mum would steam up an onion on the stove."
Dr. Barbara O'Neill's passion for natural healing is not just professional, it is deeply personal. She has experienced the incredible benefits of natural remedies firsthand. In her own life, she has turned to these natural solutions to tackle various health issues and has seen amazing results. Her personal experiences have driven her to help others explore natural healing, and she is always excited to share her journey with anyone who is interested. She wants people to know there are alternatives to the complicated world of pharmaceuticals, and she is there to help them every step of the way. But it is not just about her own health. Dr. Barbara O'Neill has also witnessed the positive impact of natural remedies on the lives of countless people she has helped over the years. Whether it is a patient looking for an alternative to harsh pharmaceuticals, or a friend seeking a holistic approach to wellness, she has seen natural remedies make a real difference.
And we found that the Healthcare Complaints Commission, you can't go higher than that, and they seem to be accountable to no one. So they have the authority to ban me for life. I can't speak, I can't give any advice, or 10 years jail.
Taking on Big Pharma is definitely not a piece of cake. Dr. Barbara O'Neill has hit more than a few bumps in the road. She has faced a lot of criticism, especially from people in the medical community. They have not hesitated to voice their disapproval, saying that her ideas are too radical or don't have enough scientific proof. In fact, her bold stance has even led to her being banned from speaking at some major medical conferences. They claim her views are too controversial, but she sees it as a badge of honor. It just proves to her that she is on the right path, challenging the established norms and making people think differently about health and medicine. She firmly believes in what she is doing and keeps pushing for natural healing methods. She thinks nature has the answers to many of our health problems, and she is determined to spread that message far and wide. Her journey shows just how dedicated she is and how passionate she is about providing alternatives to conventional medicine. Despite all the challenges, criticism, and even the bans, she keeps moving forward, unwavering in her mission. Dr. Barbara O'Neill is not a lone wolf in her beliefs. There is a growing wave of people who are ditching traditional meds and embracing natural remedies. This shift is fueled by a longing for safer, more holistic health solutions, and an increasing skepticism about Big Pharma's practices. Many people are worried about the side effects of pharmaceutical drugs and the industry's profit-driven motives. Dr. Barbara O'Neill has become a leading figure in this movement, inspiring countless individuals to explore natural ways to take care of their health. Her voice resonates with those seeking alternative approaches, encouraging them to trust in nature's healing powers and take control of their well-being. The movement she represents is all about finding balance, promoting wellness, and challenging the established norms in healthcare. Dr. Barbara O'Neill's challenge to Big Pharma comes from her deep-rooted belief in natural healing. She is really concerned about the safety and side effects of many pharmaceutical drugs, and she wants to see a shift toward a more prevention-focused approach to health. Her passion is all about educating and empowering people to take control of their well-being. Personal experiences have only made her more determined to spread her message. Sure, some people find her views controversial, but there is no denying that she has sparked an important conversation about the role of natural remedies in modern healthcare. Whether you are on board with her ideas or not, Dr. Barbara O'Neill's work makes us all think a bit more critically about our health choices and the powerful influence of the pharmaceutical industry. She wants us to go beyond the usual ways of thinking and consider how natural methods could make us healthier in the future. So, as we finish up, let's keep exploring, keep asking questions, and keep learning. Dr. Barbara O'Neill reminds us that staying healthy is a journey we are all on together, and with the right knowledge and tools, we can make it a great one.